Yes, it's Chin Tweezy back with my second review of the Nike Air Max 90 Recrafts. So the last time I did a video, I was doing this pink pair, which I'm really happy with, and I picked up fairly recently. And I said as soon as the turquoise go on sale, I would get them, and it did go on sale. So I wanted to go through and show you. I know there's a million reviews on YouTube already, but I wanted to look at it from maybe a bit more of an OG kind of UK standpoint. So if you subscribe to my channel or you've seen my videos before, you'll know my normal size is a UK 10.5, and that's what these are. When I got them though, I knew that I wanted them to be, they were a little bit snug for me, so I went, which I never really have to do in Nike, I went for a UK 11, you can see that there. So I'm in an erring a little bit about whether I should actually go for the half size up, because I don't, 10.5 is my size, but if you put them together, this is 11 and the turquoise and a 10.5, there's such a little difference, there's hardly any difference, not even noticeable. So for me, that little bit extra that you get with the turquoise is definitely worth it. And from now on, all my MX 90s I'm going to get in a UK 11 because it fits perfectly and there's not really much difference in size. The colourway on this one, they're turquoise, particle grey, hyper turquoise, and I got them from a retailer in the UK called Office. They mainly make shoes, but they were £80, which I think is a really good price. I was lucky because when I got the pink version, they were £90 because it was something like buy 3 Nike items and you can get, I think, 30% off or 20% off, 25% maybe. They were about £90. And I think £80 for these is about right. If you didn't know already, Nike have remodeled this trainer because it had changed so much in design from the year 1990 to 2020. So they've gone back to the basics, put a team on it, and have brought the trainer back to where it used to be. So some of those features are that they've changed the stitching, and you've got this stitching mark across here. They've introduced real leather here. They've reintroduced the idea of a hand tag, and if you're like me, you can remember them back in the day, you used to get these with your trainers. They've also reintroduced anatomical arch supports. I can't find my turquoise pair, I had them but I spent half an hour trying to look for them, so they're there somewhere. And they've made the silhouette lower, widened the toe box, etc. So made quite a few changes, and for me, there's a lot of discussion online about these at the moment, about quality and that kind of bits and pieces. I'll talk about that, but these are much more comfortable for me than previous Air Max 90s have been, and I really like this new remodeled version. So on other reviews, other people have talked a lot about the quality issues with this pair of trainers, and I would say that the quality on this new pair is really, really good. The suede, you'd have to feel it, but it's very soft. That kind of pushes in quite easily, which for me is a sign of good quality. I could be wrong. You can see here on my toe box that I've got this kind of creasing here, and it's funny because on the last video I was talking about everyone talking about the box being small, but for this pair, when I got them, this box is tiny. The width of it is really, really narrow, especially when you compare it to like the width of a normal Nike box. And what I've done is I've taken my shoes out of that little box and I keep them in the normal Nike box. I don't keep these shoes in that box because that box is too small. And what it did for my pair when I got them was it creased the toe box, and I actually was thinking of sending them back, but all I did was stuff them and just leave them, and they've been fine. This one was a bit creased, much more creased than it was, but it's come out all right. And this one here as well was creased up, a bit mashed up really, but now it's back to how it should be. So it's not a big issue. You just, for me, you can't keep them in the box that they come with, which is a bit ridiculous. And I was looking at reviews of the lime green pair and the orange pair that recently released in the US, and apparently they don't come with this box anymore. So maybe Nike have just dropped that idea, because it's a nice idea, but practically it doesn't work. So yeah, that box is an issue. Other than that, I just really wanted to show you the colour so you get a sense of it. It's definitely in between green and blue. I wouldn't say which one. It's probably a really light green, depends on the light, but it's a proper turquoise, so I think they're straight on with that in terms of description. I don't know which one I like better. I think the pink are a bit rarer because they're mainly a women's colour, but this pair are quite popular as well. They're the ones that seem to sell out after the pink. The Volt pair I like, but these are definitely the ones. I'm actually considering doubling up on these. That's how much I like these. I haven't doubled up. In fact, I haven't really bought a pair of Air Max 90s for a long time. But going forward, I think this is the one. It's definitely taken me back to being a kid and seeing that bubble for the first time, remembering being at high school, seeing them not being able to have them, and just falling in love with this trainer, this silhouette. And they're going to be on sale kind of now. All the colours will definitely be on sale soon because they're in every stockist. Let me know in the comments which is your favourite pair. Have you picked up a pair already? You've gone for the Volts, you've gone for the Grapes, the Royals, this turquoise pair. What do you think of the two new pairs that have come out from America, the green and the orange? I would definitely recommend this pair if you're young, you're old, if you're an OG like me and remember them from back in the day, or if you just like the silhouette. Don't sleep on these. You want these in your collection because they're a solid pair that goes with everything. So yeah, that's my review. Please like and subscribe. Really appreciate any support you can give me. If you like the content, that's fantastic. Let me know, give me feedback. Other than that, you know what the trainer looks like. Definitely a banger. I'm going to throw these on feet so you can see what they look like on feet. But yeah,